So super cool. This is ancient London. I wouldn't say ancient, but at the turn of the last millennia. The major Roman city. Obviously quite different from London today. Might die here. Sometimes it's really hard to see if something is a leaf pile or a hay pile. Put our cloak on.
The Cripple Gate of London. Might find an official worth his salt here.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this rat cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh?
Near enough. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Drengr. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Drengr?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery.
Stow!
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Try not to kill anyone, eh?
And well, your face is a skull capstone.
Watch your head there!
Eyes on your own foe!
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Drengr, was that it?
I'll have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that's you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Drengr's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
So they cut away from that fight pretty quick. It was a very weird cut. I don't They didn't feel like I was done with the fight. The guy's health didn't even go all the way down, or... It was just a weird cutaway. Oh, you're a burly fighter. Take me to your leader.
Take me to your governor, Stowe. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Drengr we go. What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor, of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Nene.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So this is London. A city built by giants.
So they say. It's an old place, as early as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, it turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless reeve.
Well, it's Drengr who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Drengr I met Erke, and now we reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son, and an imported Dane. See, London's a city built of many pieces.
His bairn shall the bringer must
It shall you moon and they gather him. You means the heart. With fast.
I feel like he got really quiet, like he was really far away.
Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the ear. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
Looks like a big fight happened here recently.
God, no. No.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
Jeez.
No need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botil's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. She came to meet with Drengr, to seal the bonds of friendship with the clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Drengr had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
It must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg. Oh dear.
What is it?
Dirty notes from a mistress. Sorry. Mistresses. In Dreng's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I
didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
So just for clarification, a reeve is a sheriff. So both these guys are the sheriffs, head policemen, or of different parts of London.
Find anything?
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded brick.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of free such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks. No.
Three sets of footprints leave. 2 average, and 1 massive.
Here we go with that invincible third crate again.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Drengr's head from his neck.
Letter to Uba. Uba, my commander, my friend. I hope you are in high spirits in this warm weather. While London never gets as cold as Norway, it rains here nearly every day. I feel as cold and gray as a fish. A common affliction here, I've found. Still, the walls hold strong and our larders stay fat with bounty. I do not miss going a Viking. I've seen enough golden sunrises for my days. Now I'm ready to rest on my laurels and have my taste of the city's trollops. If you grow tired of sleeping on ships or of wearing Ivar around your neck like a noose, there is always a throne for you here. Your brother in arms, Trigger. Alright, I'm looking for all the glowy spots. We found all these. Just talk to him, maybe he's the last one.
I can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
I don't see anything else inside the villa. It's just all ammo, it's all arrows. Oh, of course. Look up.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on, there's something in his hand. This was not Dreng's seal.
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it, even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Drengr was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Dreng's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by monikers. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The Leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple. Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
The gods have been murdered! To arms! Defend Drengr!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeve's face for a time.
Alright, let's head to the temple.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
Oh, that's brutal. Wow, ruthless, Eivor.
The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance. This area is off limits.
What's that about?
October says, I like the faces in this game. They have a lot of distinct, interesting faces for all the characters. Yeah, they did a great job creating unique characters.
Hey, what?
Alright, looks like we go down here.
Tools for searching, finely crafted, like we found in the villa. And there is a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
Yeah, that door's barred.
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the Arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
Alright, more loot. A shield that I'm never gonna use.
Messages between the Leech and the Compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the Compass calls the strikes.
Orders from the Compass. Governor Drengr means to interfere with our work. We must eliminate him now and make a grand show of it. Take his head if you desire, and serve his eyes to the river eels. From the Compass. His head and eyes will remain with me, for they greatly aid my work. We are the wet machines of an early age, and there is nothing about us that cannot be improved with effort and pain. From a leech. I've arranged a meeting with Drengr tomorrow morning to discuss the opening of the port to Francian concerns. Frankian. Is it Frankian? Yeah, it's Frankian. This will be his last negotiation. Be ready with your tools. The Arrow will bring his own. Father, Mother, and Sacred Voice go with you. Says the Compass. Liber Antiquae Deorum.
I've got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
Let our wretched origins be known. We are the instruments of the ancient gods. We are the refuse of an ancient world, yet we are the hope of an era reborn. Let our great task be stated. We are the shepherds of our Creator's will. We are the curators of our Creator's tools. We are the new masters of the world they made. Let our loyalties be clear. The Father of Understanding guides us. The Mother of Wisdom inspires us. The Sacred Voice fills our hearts with boldness. Let it be known, we men and women of the Order of the Ancients are the natural arbiters of the world. Let all those who oppose us perish in pain. We are everywhere, and we are eternal. In the name of Mithras, the last warrior, go forth and dominate. Reclaim the world that is ours by will. No, that's not very cultish at all. I return to Stowe and Erke. See if we can just fast travel. I'll go to the harbor. We might as well spend a couple skill points that we got. Which is perfect, because I finally can get grit. Which is nice, because it regain the red portion of your health bar when landing successful melee hits on enemies. Really, the only thing I really wanted from this wing of the skill tree. Pretty close to an extra adrenaline slot down here, though. This might be good to get, but there's no rush on that arrow volley. Might want to grab Stealth Recon, because it's not expensive to get to. Seems pretty nice, as soon as you crouch, it'll highlight enemies for you. Actually, I'm really close. I grab this health, this range, and then grab it from there. Yeah, so we just need 2 more skill points.